Real hot girl shit. And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is weird not being live, knowing that it's literally just gonna be me and you all here.
It say it's live.
It shouldn't. No. It's record only. It's live for us. Like we're live recording, but it's not streaming nowhere. Anywho, welcome back to another episode of the Pretty Plus Size and Powerful Podcast. It has been a motherfucking minute. You hear me? The last episode y'all had, Ruthia held it down because I was just what was I doing? I was vending. That's what I was doing.
I'm about to say, dang, what episode was that?
Oh no, we did. No. We did one more episode with Zena.
That's what I was about to say. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. But child, that been almost a month ago. We back. You know. We gonna get it together.
Don't judge your mama.
Period.
Or your daddy, because you know he went missing.
Right, child, because he went missing. Oh, in case you don't remember the voice or know the voice, it is Aziza, aka Zebo, aka the Human Universe, aka your favorite fat girl, aka Freebo Zebo. That's my new one, because your girl is going through a transition.
You said Primo?
Freebo. I made that up just now.
You see, I'm like, Primo. Wait a minute.
Oh, and across the country, I got my girl, my bestie. Introduce yourself.
Oh, wait, I gotta take a hit first.
Take a hit of that Primo.
Start over, because that wasn't. Nope, just start over.
The whole podcast. Okay. Hey y'all, hey. Welcome back to another episode of the Pretty Plus Size and Powerful Podcast. It has been a minute. We have been gone for a while. The last episode was almost a month ago. Shout out to Zena Smith for coming on and kicking it with us. In case you don't know the voice, in case you don't remember the voice, because it has been a long time, it is me, Aziza, aka Zebo, aka the Human Universe, aka your favorite fat girl. And I'm gonna incorporate Free into a new nickname because I really didn't like Freebo Zebo, especially because Ruthia thought I said Primo. But anywho, all the way across the country, about 900 or so miles away, I got my bestie with me. Introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, it's Ruthia, aka the spoiled one, aka the real one, aka the unbothered one. I think I low-key been bothered, so.
Ooh, child. Listen, and we keep it all of that beginning part. They're gonna get the real rap raw of all of this shit. They're gonna get the double introduction to everything because they gotta know, like, we are flawed people. No, you know. Listen, you know, Tone ain't gonna do no editing. Shout out to Tone. Thank you for his thank you for his recovery because the child was sick. Anywho, let's get the quote. Goodness gracious, we gotta do that.
Let's do the what?
Quote.
Okay, so this week quote actually came up on accident. And forgive me if I already did this one because it hit when I read it. That ugly part of your story you're living through right now is going to be one of the most powerful parts of your testimony.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for that quote, but as I was looking for the original quote, that's what popped up. And I was like, yep.
Won't he do it?
That's a
Won't
banger.
he do
I mean, I
it?
can give you all two because the other one was definitely, I would say it was worthwhile. Let me
We got
find
the
it.
one we was supposed. We got the one we was supposed to have, and it gave what it was supposed to give.
But what if somebody need the other one?
They can check us out in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Or you can put it on the Instagram and make sure y'all go follow us on Instagram at Pretty Plus Power. Also go follow us on the Facebook page at Pretty Plus Size and Powerful. Make sure you join the group Pretty Plus Size and Powerful with group at the end. We ain't got no website right now, y'all.
I definitely ain't been posting on that Instagram.
It'll be back up. Listen, we're gonna get into all of that, child. What's your vibe?
No, you go first, cause
Okay, so my vibe, and I guess it can kind of be like a catch up type of thing too, since I feel like I've been gone for at least 3 weeks, maybe 4. It's freedom. It's actually a hashtag that I've been using. Ziza chooses freedom. I'm in the last couple days, not last couple. I'm in the last few days, last couple weeks of my 32nd year. Approaching 33. And I have been just in a period of transition, in a period of stepping towards freedom, letting go so many of the things that have kept me in boxes, that have kept me in places that I don't want to be any longer, that have kept me in relationships that no longer serve me, that have kept me doing things that no longer are passionate for me. I'm literally letting go. I am shedding. And it's not even something that I was consciously looking to do. It's just something that I noticed was happening and I embraced it. Yeah, that we're gonna start there with my vibe, and then when we do the catch up, I'll go a little bit deeper into it. What's been going on with you, child? What's your vibe?
I was trying to think of a good way to kind of describe it. I would think the best way to do that is I feel like I'm spread thin, but it's like I have a buffet of food and it's all appetizing. Like it looks really good, but when I go pick what I want, there's no room for what I really want. Like I don't want to throw anything away because it's all still good for me, but it's just where I'm at in my life right now is not appetizing. It's like it doesn't fit my current diet, but I don't want to toss it to the side because I might want to pick it back up. I might want, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Like I got this great stuff in front of me, but I can't fit what I need on my plate.
Yeah, eyes bigger than your stomach, like the old folks used to say.
Yeah, like I want to keep this, but I can't pick up my new blessings until I let go of the old. And I want a bigger bag, bro. But this old bag is holding me down. It ain't bringing in enough money.
So our vibe is the same, is what you said. We got the same vibe.
I think it's a Libra thing. I think it's the unbalanced scale that we feeling like it's a literal shift in every Libra life that I know. It's like we trying to manifest and figure out what's next because it's an unbalance literally right now. Like I've talked to at least 4 or 5 Libras recently in the last couple of days, and they like, bro, I don't know what it is. Like I'm uncomfortable. I don't feel like myself, or like I need to pick something else up, like something ain't rocking for me. So
Child, listen, I literally was just talking on the phone to somebody, and I said I don't have a passion for nothing right now.
yeah, just like the mojo is
Everything that
gone.
I can't pick up a bead. I'm not even inspired to be able to create waist beads. Like, it was tough. Like, if you would listen, and we done said it before, if you wouldn't like, we don't got to do the podcast today, I'd have been like, cool, I'm finna take a nap. Like, it would have been that. Like, things that I love, I've lost the passion for it. And like you said, it got to be that. It's that balance that's missing. It's the fulfillment part. You know what I'm saying? That I got to get back to. And I'm struggling to find how to be fulfilled in doing all of these things that I've been doing.
Listen, have you ever like been like, oh, I got a taste for this, and then you go to the place that's closest on the route or the cheaper place, and you be like, that ain't really hit the spot like I wanted it to. That's where we at right now. Like, this ain't hidden.
It's not. It's not.
It's like bald head edges energy right now.
Not bald.
I don't like it.
Not bald head edges.
It.
And it's crazy because I feel myself, like I said, like I keep saying, like, freedom is my priority. Freedom is my priority. Like, freedom is my priority because the shedding is real. Like, by the time I'm telling you, by the time I hit 33, it's going to be a new version here. I know I'm going to be somebody different than I've been for the last couple of years. And I have to figure out how to either incorporate her into what the old me was doing. No. Let me rewind. I need to figure out how to take the things that the old me was doing and make them work in new me's life, or I'm going to have to leave them by the wayside. Because what I'm not going to do is hold myself back. I'm not going to keep myself bound, boxed, and broken. Like, I'm not going to do any of that. Like,
yeah,
I was random. You remember when we went to Mia's house and the dog fur got in your eye and it swelled up the whites in your eye? And we went to Walgreens and I made you drink the Benadryl. So I was asleep one day and I feel like a spider bit me in the eye because I woke up in the middle of the night and my eyelid was swollen, the whites in my eyes was swollen, and everything. And it made me realize, like, I got work to do. Even outside of having a literal, like, fat, like, I'm talking about my shit was fat, it was red. It took a couple days because it wasn't an allergic reaction. I done got fucked around and got bit by something. So it took days, it took a couple days for it to heal. But in that time, it made me realize, like, because every day there's a new lesson for me. And I'm not even trying to look for it. I'm just allowing it to come when it does. But I'm like, okay, on this journey of confidence that we've been on since we started P3, since before we started P3, what's next for me? You know what I'm saying? What's next? And it's really now time for me to step up my confidence in who I am and let that reflect on the outside. I was thinking about when you was telling me before, like in a previous relationship, how I was drained and I had lost my color and things like that. And then I had to realize, like, before that situation, I valued myself and I looked like I valued myself. You know what I'm saying? And then I lost that. And I found confidence at the bottom, but now I have to start making my way back up to the top and let my outer
Making my way
let my outer
downtown.
appearance. I need to make it so that my outer appearance reflects how I feel on the inside. I can be as confident as I want to be. I'll step outside nappy headed and bummy, but it's over for that. Like, it's time to grow the fuck up and look like the person that I am on the inside. Yeah, that was I'm just talking at this point, like, you know. Y'all ain't
I
gonna see
agree.
us because we not live. But I started my live journey listen, y'all, I was in Milwaukee for an entire month.
Doing all kind of shit
Literally,
without me.
from like July. Huh?
You was doing all
I
kind
was
of shit without me.
bending most of the time. For the first 3 weeks, I was bending. Oh, I got my nose pierced on a whim. I got a smiley piercing on a whim, but I didn't get a tattoo without you.
Well, I'm finna go get one without you. I don't nobody care about you pouting.
What you finna get?
So it actually ties into, I guess, my vibe. Like, I need my mojo back. So I'm getting a tattoo that's gonna remind me of my strength and my mojo. And like, if y'all been listening to Shuzi, you know, I've been saying that strength has been like my superpower. Like, I need that. So and a part of my self-love journey and all that. So I want to get a tattoo that says strength. And then on the opposite side, I wanted to get a tattoo that says everything I need is already within me. So it's just like a constant reminder to myself that I don't need to look outwardly for anything to heal me or to bring me joy or love or peace. I know how to do that on my own because I've done it before. So it's more like a mojo tattoo. I'm excited about it, but I'm nervous because I'm scared.
When you want to get a tattoo?
I don't know yet. I just been calling people like, do I need an appointment or can I just come in? So whenever I feel like today is that day, I'm just I'm just gonna make it happen. I've been calling literally everywhere, like just random places. So I might pop up one day in a month or so and be like, bam, I got it.
I do want a new tattoo too, but I need something. I want the back of my thigh tatted.
That sounds real thottish. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be spiritualism up.
I do want to get my thigh tatted.
Huh?
I do want to get my thigh tatted, but I need to get this first because I've been gravitating towards this strength for a long time.
At least
and it's gonna be a reminder for me. Like,
at least
bitch, it is what it is. You know what you need to do.
Yeah.
A self-check. So I'm excited.
So what else is new with you that the podcast world has not heard about yet?
They finally gave me the promotion after like 3 months.
Period.
But they still think I don't know how to do my job. But you know what? I don't even care no more because now I get paid for y'all not to think I know how to do it. Oh, you want to watch me and help me and micromanage me? Go grab them boxes. Yep, you can unpack that, you can count it and all that, but I'll enter it in the system. Thanks for the raise.
You know what? This is just because we here just talking and shit catching up. I just saw a status of another girl who had a situation that reminded me of your situation. Working at a job, a supervisor quit. So they had her doing her position and that supervisor's position. The supervisor had started showing her stuff so that she could move into that position, because she came in, first off, she wasn't even trained on the position that she was working. She had to self-teach. So she taught herself how to do the position she was hired for, excelled at that, became the best person for that job, then was filling in for the supervisor that had left. And then the company told her, oh, we're looking to fill that position. She said, I'm sorry, what? Because I've been doing this position without pay all of this time. It would make sense for y'all to hire me. She said, but I had something for their asses. She said, I started looking for another job immediately. She said, the bag that they finna pay me at this other job is ridiculous. She said, I gave them my 2 weeks notice, and now they sending me emails like, oh no, we hate to hear that. Like, what can we do? Let's talk about it. She said, no, because y'all can't even compete with the bag that I'm finna get from this other job. And I'm just like, you know what? Stop, like, y'all, listen, stop playing in people's faces. Stop playing in people's faces. And that's a whole lesson in knowing your worth. And you know what I'm saying? Knowing what's meant for you is always going to be yours. No matter who and what and how is standing in the way.
Yeah, y'all know I'm a church girl, so in that whole process, it was just more so like have a mustard seed effect. Like every day, I feel like I was planting another mustard seed, and a verse that kept coming to me was, "Your gifts will make room for you." Like if I keep showing that mustard seed of faith, it had nothing to do with the job, and it had nothing to do with nobody else but me. It was me saying that I got to show that I'm worthy, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes, because at the end of the day, when they first told me no, I didn't feel like I was able, and it was just like, well, maybe I don't see me. And then I seen myself, and I was like, you know what? My gift's gonna make room for me, and y'all gonna have to. It ain't gonna be no other way around it. Y'all ain't gonna be able to survive without me. And let's just say, they're sinking, and they're realizing that they can't function without me. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm at the top of the boat. I'm on the ark already. Y'all know I'm a church girl. I'm on the ark already. I already seen the storm coming. I done already warned them. So, you know, either they're going to get on the boat or they're going to be drowning.
Well, let me think. What else has been going on? So, I applied for a job. Yep. Because
you not feel good?
Let me tell you why. Because there are things that I want to do, and I want to buy another house. That's my goal, to buy another house. And I know that having a job looks better on an application for financing than being self-employed. I can make in my business in a day, when I work hard, what I make in 2 weeks at a job. However, that mortgage company, that financing company, they want to see that you have a steady income. So, because I'm able to look at the end goal, I know that there needs to be some sacrifices, which is a sacrifice of my time and my freedom in order to make it to that goal. But then making it to that goal then contributes to the bigger goal, which is getting back to freedom. And I know that shit sounds crazy, to sacrifice your freedom to get back to freedom.
No, it don't. No, it don't. I understand perfectly what you mean. I gotta sacrifice. Think about it. In adulthood, we sacrifice our club life and that social life and all that because either we got kids or we got bills or whatever. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna go out with y'all, but I'm gonna leave the club early. Miss Independent. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have this fun, but I have limited amount of time because I need to get some sleep, or I can't get my hair done or my nails done this week because I know I have a bill to pay, or it's just we make sacrifices. I'm gonna sacrifice so I can live it up later.
Yes, yes. So that is what I'm working on now. Today, my daddy messaged me because I asked him to do a reading for me. And I asked him to do a reading for me for this next 28 days, this next lunar cycle. And the energy right now in the universe that specifically for me is in my favor. So as long as I am doing my spiritual work, making sure I'm praying, meditating, pouring libation, and being patient, I feel like it's gonna assist me in this transition to 33. You know what I'm saying? And like literally every single thing is just telling me that 33 is going to be everything I need it to be. So I'm looking forward to that. I have been walking every day. And after this, I'm probably gonna get out because I didn't walk in the morning. So I'm probably gonna go and I just take a quick, like, listen, that walk, I'm not power walking. I'm not carrying no extra weights, no nothing. I simply just stretch a little bit and I walk for 30 minutes one way and turn around and come back. It simply just clears my mind, allows me to get moving. It's burning some calories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my goal is just for clarity and peace of mind and to take care of this vessel. You know what I'm saying? So that they can serve me until I can complete my purpose this time around. So, yeah.
That's what's up. I mean, I've definitely been getting a lot of, for whatever reason, people reaching to me about modeling, and I'm like, girl, that is not the vibe right now. I don't want to. I don't want to have to be pretty. But I am enjoying the ability to say no and to turn down bookings. Like,
come on,
that's such a blessing. Like, no, thank you. And controlling just who I interact with, who I give my time and my space and my energy to. Like, oh, okay, that's cute, but I don't agree with your brand, or you know what I'm saying, the energy that you put out into the world. So I've been enjoying saying no. And I don't know, cockiness, like, oh nope, I'm too good for you. But just on some, your energy don't match mine, or the energy that you're putting out to the world, or what your brand represent, it ain't for me. And that's okay. It might be for somebody else, but I'm not saying that I won't ever support you, but I'm saying where you're at right now does not fit where I'm at right now. Mentally, so I've been enjoying just being like, I can come and support, and even the people that I've reached out to possibly work with that, act the way they act, is kind of like respectfully. Okay. Like, and I'm learning to, I don't want to like detach myself from people without being mad and without having any type of feelings, and just being like, okay, and letting it be done. Like, I don't got no time or no energy to be hating or upset with nobody because they don't want to work with me, or, you know what I'm saying, the opportunity isn't for me at that moment. I don't really feel like it's a no, but it's a not right now type of thing. And I've been enjoying the energy that I've been getting, like the feedback I've been getting from the modeling gigs. It's been um not, I wouldn't say like a boost to my confidence, but more so a boost to my self-love because I'm doing it with intention. Um Everything obviously I'm doing with intention, but the modeling purposely, I'm making sure I'm doing it and it feels good for me or it feels right, and I'm not overthinking it. I'm not trying to go out there and showcase something that I'm not, like, at all.
Right.
Like, I want you to come and put on this makeup and put on this wig, and it's like, no, that's not who I am. I'm not gonna completely become a different character
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, I'm Ruthia, and that's what I want the world to see. Period. And tomorrow I might be just Ruthia, the baby mama, or the mom, or just Ruthia. But
right.
I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be manipulated and what have you into being a puppet. Been there, done that.
Grew out of that.
Listen, the streets was not thick enough to hold me. And that's just what it is. But I do got some I got a gig tomorrow, which I'm gonna call it a friend because we mess with Classic, and whenever she
literally got on a Classic shirt right now.
Listen, if I turn this camera, you're gonna be like, okay. But I mess with her brand and her energy and what she represent. Like, she low key be schooling me with the stuff that she be putting on her shirts, and I'll be like, okay, period. That's who Nzinga is, and so I definitely rock with that. But I'm just enjoying protecting my space and my energy.
Yeah.
Like, I've been saying it for a long time, but I mean it. Like, I'm doing it without hesitation, without having to think about it. Like, normally I'd be like, dang, that's gonna hurt somebody's feelings, or I don't care no more. And it ain't even, you know what I'm saying, in a mean way. It's just like, it might hurt their feelings, but how is it gonna affect me and my lineage? Like, I have a child that has to feel this energy. So bye. You know, like, it is what it is. So.
Yeah. And it's, I love it because it's literally establishing the brand. You know what I'm saying? Establishing your brand. And you know what I'm saying? It's really a blessing to be able to say no. It's a blessing that you don't have to take every modeling gig because you're not trying to introduce yourself. You're establishing yourself. You're putting your mark as, I am a model. Like, I'm Ruthia, the model. Like, I have a portfolio. You can look me up. I've done this many runway shows. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with this many designers. I've been in competitions. Like,
I've traveled.
I'm Ruthia, literally, like, around the country. So, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And it's a level up. It's a level up. So yeah. Yeah. So speaking of Ruthia the model, Ruthia the model was in a motherfucking model competition. Can you tell us about that experience? I just posted the pictures on our Facebook page.
What pictures?
No, the videos of me screaming at you as you're walking down the runway.
I haven't even seen these videos.
These hoes, no.
Have I seen these videos?
I said them the ones I sent you. It's the same ones I sent you, but I put them on the P3 page.
You know I don't be on the book.
I know. I just did it today though, or yesterday.
My experience with that was so humbling because I didn't go into it. I went into it the same way I came out of it, basically. thinking that it's titled a competition, but I felt like I was only in competition with my reflection. I was in competition with no one that was on the panel, any other models. But I was in competition with myself, just to get myself to step out of what I'm used to and what I do walking at work and what I do walking through the house. Like, I needed to bring that inner energy out. And they ate, baby. They ate it up. It was an amazing experience. And I think Chloe just made a post on Instagram saying like, oh my God, I didn't know that I did that until I seen the videos afterwards. That's a real thing. Like, people be like, girl, when you did this and you did it, I'm like, huh? When did I do that? Like, what do you mean? But that just mean I was in my zone. Like, I always say, when I hit the runway, I don't see the audience. I don't see anybody's face. I might hear y'all every once in a while, but I zone, and it's literally about myself. So whatever I'm doing when I'm on that runway, it's me. I'm talking to myself. I'm geeking myself up. I'm telling myself that, you know, I'm enough, and all of the affirmations, as well as like, here's my little secret, right? I be in full blown concert. Like, I'm like a mix between Mary J. Blige and Beyonce. I be having on the thigh high boots. They sparkly. Like, so I got, in my mind, I got these sparkly thigh high boots. They like iridescent sparkly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some fishnets, some booty shorts, and like a blazer, okay? With like this big curly hair. In my mind, that's who, you know, I guess that's like my inner alter ego, but that's me telling myself I'm up there with the greats. Yeah. And I can be in the room with these amazing people, whether it's models, actresses, actors, whatever. I can be in the room with them and still be present. I don't have to play small.
Come
like,
on.
And I love that. Like, and for me, the competition was me saying, you made it. You here. The level of judges that was there was just like, now they know your name. You don't just know theirs anymore. Now they know yours. And the feedback that I got from the judges was amazing. Like, I reached out to the judges afterwards, just thanking them for their time. And the responses that I didn't think they was going to read it. Like, they too high up to read my stuff. And it's going to be junk mail, but I definitely appreciated them taking their time to come and just be in our presence, as well as give us tips. And they was really on their shit though. Yeah. Like, and I appreciated it because I feel like now I have the opportunity to do so much more. Mm-hmm. Because I took the time to showcase me. I didn't dress up to be anything or anybody else. I studied what I was supposed to study. I did what I needed to do, and I literally left my mark on the runway. And I ain't gonna say I got nothing new coming out, but you know, I'm just gonna sprinkle it in the atmosphere. Maybe, you know, something to pop up. But I got some follow backs from the judges, and these are like top-notch judges. So I'm excited about it. I do know, I ain't gonna say who, but one of the judges did give me my paper for judging, and I got 10s across the board. And y'all know I'm a crybaby, so you know, I might have shed some tears, 1 or 1,000, but it was just super, super sweet for them to even want to do that for us, support into us, and not just judge us on what the limitations was, but to let us know that, you know, we doing something right or we doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm. So I was so fucking proud of you. Like, I was so proud of you from the minute you got out on that fucking runway, from the reveal. Like, if y'all go to our Facebook page and watch the videos, in between me screaming, you can hear me say, "Oh my God, I'm about to cry." Like, You were
Even though you didn't
fucking.
record all of it,
I forgot the last. Listen, I was too geeked at the end to record. I don't even know if I had my phone in my hand. I got 3 of your 4 walks. Fuck, your makeup was gorgeous. Like it didn't change who you were. It just enhanced your beauty. Your hair was bomb as fuck. Like, you know,
it was intentional. Like,
I
and this,
loved it.
I literally told the makeup artist, like, cause she was like, what look are you going for? I said, I want to look like me. I want to go out there and still be me. I want the pictures to come back and I still want to look like myself. That was my first time wearing my locks out. I ain't even going to, I mean, the first time obviously on the runway, but just to enhance my locks or something like that. Like, that was my first time really styling my locks and showcasing it to everybody. So many people was like, girl, we did not know you had locks for real. Like, you talk about it, but we ain't never seen it. And I was like, well, I'm showcasing me today.
Mm-hmm. Period.
So that was literally the intention behind it. So, you know, period.
And then I just learned that too, y'all. So I'm gonna be using the fuck out of and did and is. But I love, for me, it's so very inspiring from you because there's a fearlessness in you when it comes to styling yourself. You're, and you know, whatever inner thing you might have going on, this is what it looks like to me. You are not afraid to take chances. You know what works for you, and you do that shit and you eat that shit every single fucking time. Literally every single look that you came out on the runway with, killed. Like, the way that you flowed, everybody know your walk already bomb as hell. But to see you take it up a notch into ballroom competition and really understand the assignment, when I say you fucking snapped in a way and in every category, and it wasn't the same each time. Like, that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got 10s from one, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got 10s from a judge. I know who it is, but we ain't gonna say nothing, but that's why you got 10s across the board from judges. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people come up to you after the competition is over and still say, you know what I'm saying, you did really, really good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was super, super proud of you. I was acting a fucking fool in that audience because it's a weird thing where people can't show love. And I'm not gonna concentrate too much on that, but I came to show love, and that's exactly what the fuck I did. Because you ate that shit. You represented for curvy women. And it was only it was very few in the competition. But you definitely fucking ate. I'm proud as fuck of you. Like,
I didn't eat that day, but I ate on the road.
but yeah. So, what else? We completely missed our anniversary. Completely missed our anniversary. September 8th. We have been in business for motherfucking 3 years. This is our 3-year anniversary. I believe our launch party was in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like, yeah, it had to be because we met in 2018.
Niggas got right to business.
Listen, the pandemic fucked us up. It stopped so much shit because we're a social business. Like, our shit is based on human interaction.
And then somebody decided to move too, so
that definitely did not help. That did not help, but we have to take advantage of the greater horizon. So with it being our 3-year, just passing our 3-year anniversary, going into our next year of business, what are some of the things, and I know this is like on the spot, we did not discuss this or nothing. What are some of the things that you would like to see for P3 going forward?
I don't want to change at all. I want us to continue to be authentic to ourselves, like your quirkiness. As much as I want you to stop, I just want us to be authentically us, because my personality rings to somebody else out there, and your personality rings to somebody out there, and that's what makes us so lovable. I ain't even gonna say likable. We're lovable and we're relatable. So I don't want that to change, because who we are individually is who our business is. And Pretty Plus Size and Powerful is literally a reflection of us individually and collectively. I definitely want to continue or do more of the photo shoots. I wish I would have remembered the anniversary, because that would have been a great way to put out the rest of the photos from the previous photo shoot.
Yeah.
But that just means that we need to plan an event and actually get the shit done. Because the way that we are viewed and the way that we view ourselves is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And that has been said numerous of times. Like, when Tasha came on, I was like, we still in infant stage. And she was like, sis, y'all out here. Like, people see y'all, people love y'all. And the way that we still think that we're just crawling and just getting our feet wet. But I love the fact that other people see us as a full grown business, and they need us, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of whatever it is that we think we're doing. It's a lot bigger than us. So I just want us to stay doing what we're doing, because it's clearly working.
Mm-hmm.
Just being able to get back out there and be sociable safely.
Mm-hmm.
And making sure we keeping the platform. I don't know the words that I'm looking for, but I want to make sure that we don't just try to do what we're not used to or what we're not comfortable with. Like, our platform is for a particular reason. And I don't want us to be like, oh, well, the world tells us that we need to do this. We need to conform to this. I just want us to stay true. Because every time we do a photo shoot or I run across somebody, they literally ask about when is the next photo shoot. And I would have loved to have been a part of that, because it rings to who I am and what I'm trying to be. And I need women around me like that. And I really just want us to take advantage of what we already started and don't let it kind of melt away.
Yeah. So what I want us to be able to do is get back to what we were doing. I feel like what we established was solid. I just want us to rebuild that, and I want us to rebuild it and grow it. I want us to be able to continue to touch the women that we've touched, and spread that out. Take advantage of me being down here in Georgia. And goddamn well, listen, I ain't driving back again. But it's nothing for me to come back up to the city. So to really become the big platform that we're supposed to be. Announcement. We're going bi-weekly on the podcast.
Scratch that.
You don't want to go bi-weekly?
I want to do it when I feel like it.
Listen.
Because bi-weekly.
Every 2 weeks we can do that.
It might. Okay, what if something come up? We can't promise these people something that we can't commit to, and we don't want it to be a force. That's what I'm saying. With both of us going through this shift, and what if that shift is telling us not today? You don't want to put that negative energy out there. You can't make waist beads that's gonna be connected to somebody's body with negative energy.
Okay. So listen, y'all will get this podcast when we give it to y'all until the passion comes back for it. I don't know how that's gonna work.
And I'm not saying that it's gonna not be every 2 weeks. I'm saying, what if something dope pop up and we be like, listen, we're gonna pod this week. I don't want to put any restraints. That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah. So basically, don't expect us to be on here every week. And if we pop in on the weekly, then it just is what it is. We're gonna get it together at some point in time. We'll figure something out. But yeah, I don't have no expectations. I just want to get back to the pre-pandemic passion that I had for P3.
Mm-hmm. Listen, and,
you know,
I don't want you to get back to pre-pandemic bullying.
Listen, business gotta run, honey. Business got to run.
Business and bullying, like you just try to spring that every 2 weeks on me.
We talked about that every 2 weeks.
I wasn't listening.
You suggested it.
I don't recall. It's not my Rolodex.
Let me go find the text messages. But yeah. I'm kind of ready to wrap up. Anything else? All right. So I just got a real quick fluffy shit. To the CPS organizations around the country, especially in the South. It's so weird. I feel like they're kidnapping children. They're kidnapping children at birth. They're taking people's kids with no valid reason. And then making these people fight to get them back. Fight tooth and nail to get them back. And I did not know that was the thing. I always listen. Y'all know I'm a crazy person. So I always talked about, have you ever seen or have you ever met a black child or a black adult that grew up in foster care or adopted by white people? Because you don't meet that many. I don't know where they go. They get lost and you never hear from them again. But to know or to see now, because, you know, of social media and things like that CPS is aiding in the kidnapping of children is sick. So fuck all of those organizations that are stealing children from women. Don't let that fluffy shit fool you. Do you have a fluffy shit?
I don't think I was prepared for that. Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on, because y'all know we ain't gonna leave y'all on the down note. To a segment we like to call Keeping It Cute. This week it goes to Gabrielle Union, the beautiful black queen that is always in the midst of some controversy, because people just don't know how to leave her to live her own life. But that's not why she getting to Keeping It Cute. She wrote a book, and an excerpt from that book was put into Time magazine, and she was talking about her journey to surrogacy, how she had endured so many miscarriages. She had tried every fertility treatment, to the point where she was just exhausting any and every option. She was exhausting her body. She just was at a loss in the midst of her husband, or maybe not her husband at the time, or I don't know, having a child with somebody else, and her having to go through the process of forgiveness, and the battle she had with that. As far as she said, and she even said, if I was the woman today If I was the woman then that I am today, I would have left him.
That's some tea, honey.
Listen, she was not playing. She was pissed off at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck kind of slap in the face was that?
That had to be her husband though at the time. It had to be.
Yeah, I think it had to be, or maybe they had like first started dating, or I don't know, freshly married or something. Whatever it was, she was like, you know, she had battled with herself on, you know, maybe she should just let him go so that he can go and have the child he want to have with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? All these different things. And then finally listening to her husband when he just like, let's do the surrogacy. Don't go through this. You've done enough. You've done enough.
Yes.
Like, and just having somebody to be able to step in and say, I don't want to see you continue to stress yourself out, to continue to stress your body out, to put yourself through the mental turmoil. Let's be done with it. Let's be done with it. And now, of course, they have their beautiful shady baby. But I just wanted to say shout out to Gabrielle Union for keeping it cute and keeping it real, keeping it raw and keeping it funky. Yes. All right, y'all know what time it is. Go to the mirror. Say, dust it off, because we've been gone and we know you ain't been doing it without us. Clean the mirror off so you can get a good view. Say exactly what it is that you need to say to yourself to get through the rest of this week, this month, however long it is, until you see us again. Okay? It is time for the I am statement. And this week, I'm going to keep up with my theme. I am free.
I am learning that I'm all I need.
All right, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Pretty Plus Size and Powerful Podcast. We love y'all for still sticking around. We're dealing with our inconsistency and all of that. We gonna get it together. Make sure y'all follow us on all of the things. I already told y'all what it was in the beginning of the podcast. We out.
Whatever you do, sis, keep it cute, sis. Leave that beef and shit a roof, Chris, I end up toothless. I've been official my whole life. I bought burners, I ain't buy lights.